in the fog hair on a whispery day.
There you go.
And just like that, we are live on YouTube Thursday night. How are you guys doing? December 7th. Do you know that, were you aware that Christmas is coming up very fast?
Unfortunately, yes.
Did you guys do all your Christmas shopping?
Most of it.
You're funny.
I have not even started.
Yeah,
You mean
guys.
for other
Ho, ho,
people or
no.
ourselves?
Yeah, I bought a Noble Pro. That's what I bought for Christmas.
Nice.
Not sure what I'm going to buy myself yet.
Noble Pro. What's up, Eric?
I get to buy me a new camera now.
No.
It looks the same as normal.
Yeah.
Now, how come?
We like it this way.
Oh, okay.
So next Thursday on RC Talk, I'll let you guys know a little secret right now. It's going to be a very special day next Thursday. It's going to be December 14th, which means
Yeah.
it's going to be my birthday. So
All
next
right.
Thursday,
Day after my birthday.
Yay.
Nobody cares about that. Come
So
on.
nobody shows up.
So it's going to be called birthday party. So RC Talk birthday party, or it's my birthday and I'll cry if I want to. By then you might see what I got myself. I went to a club. They're boating guys, so a bunch of boats. They had an auction, and man, those guys are cheap, but they're cheap, not cheap. So they had like 8 boats on the table for sale. Most of them are handmade, but one of them was really nice. I almost picked it up because, it's one of those scale boats that it had the light, it had a soundboard, it had everything. And the guy had a brand new nickel metal hydrate battery in there. And he had a minimum bid of $50. And it went for $50. That boat, just a kit alone, must be $250. And it was all built. It was running. The only thing you had to do is put your thing on it, and it went for $50. I should have bid on it, but the heck am I going to do with that? I don't know. So that's the main thing. Is it was so nice. I wish I would have picked it up, but it would have just sat on the shelf, and the guy that bought it is probably going to use it. So I didn't bother. But I did buy 2 boats. I bought a jet boat, which is about good at 18-inch or 2 feet. It's nice. It's homemade from a guy there and he makes tough boat. He was saying, he says you can hit a rock head on that. The nose is all epoxy. Like he says, it's very strong. It's jet boat. And the other one is a tugboat with a flat nose and 2 big bars to push a barge. That's going to be cool. So now I have to build a barge that it can hold maybe 1 or 2 trucks. So I can put that on there and tie the tugboat onto the barge and then push it around in the water. That's going to be fun. So.
I might have to say I'm just a little bit disappointed, though.
Why?
Because when you said you went to a club, that's not the club that I was thinking you went to.
Oh, that's next week.
Oh, fair.
For my birthday.
Very fair.
A bunch of people in the chat. We have unknown that's there. Thompson RC, how you doing? Long time no see. Grim Reaper, how you doing? Sergeant J's there. Kurtz RC's there in the chat and here with us on the video. Don't forget, guys, thumbs up. You got a thumbs up before the Nightbot says it. Again, if you want a shout out, you have to write RC Talk, all in one word, and Nightbot's going to give you a shout out.
Chat. Eric, Sergeant J, Will, Grim Reaper,
That'd be cool, Grim Reaper.
Kurt.
And those RC boat, I did not bring it in. It's still in the car. My wife doesn't know I bought 2 boats. She does not listen to RC Talk either, so it's all good.
So you hope.
But let me tell you, like I said, those guys are cheap. The jet boat, which is about 2 feet, it's fast. It goes underwater, no problem. It comes back up. You can't sink it. That's what they told me. Guess how much I paid for that boat?
$10.
$100.
20 bucks.
$5.
5. Man.
The tugboat was a different story because somebody else wanted it and I wanted it also. And he wasn't gonna go away with it. Because I wanted it. That one I paid $20. So for $25, I got 2 boats. And the only thing I have to do with them is just put a receiver transmitter. So I think I got a pretty good deal out of that.
That's killer.
Yeah. Hey Nathan, how you doing?
Nate.
Swampson and our Sergeant J did a shout out to themselves. I should change that to back to shout out or shout me out. Make it complicated for people. Shout me out. I should change that. Give me
Secret
a
password.
shout-out. Hey?
You got to make a secret password.
A secret password. Yeah, I used to change it every week, but I got lazy, you know. So what have you guys been noticing this week with RCs?
No.
A lot of new posts for some new re-releases. There is a post right now for a place in the UK that is going out of business that sells all Traxxas, and everything on the site is $20.
I think that's a catch. I don't think.
Yeah, it's $20 for an X-Max.
Yeah, no, that ain't. I don't care if you're going out of business or not.
Well,
Right.
this
$500 to ship.
Yeah, right.
the scary part.
Must be eBay.
They're in the UK also.
The scary part with that, I find, is people are going to click on it and actually hit buy and actually send them money. There is people that actually are going to try it.
Yeah.
As long as they accept PayPal, I'll try it. Sarcasm.
Yeah, because can't you get your money back from PayPal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They
right?
accept PayPal.
Oh, you said they do?
Yes, sir.
Shoot. Y'all gonna feel silly if it does go through.
I'm going to put a link in the chat. This is for Competition X, and I'll show you guys right now.
And hey, shh.
Competition X, we've talked about
Telling
it
people.
What?
Quit telling people.
Oh, quit telling people. 12 days of competition X Christmas 2023. So starting December, where does it say? December 14th.
Actually, they think the drawing's on the 15th. He starts.
Yeah, the sign up
Closes.
closes December 14th.
Yeah.
Joe, I just sent you that link for that.
I ain't going there. I was just joking.
I was gonna say,
This
now you
is
got
all the
silly.
sponsors so far. Like when I announced this, there was maybe 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah,
But
they got
so far,
Techno.
that's all the stuff that he's going to be giving away.
Wow, a bow. Proline. Yeah.
RC 4-wheel drive. There's a Trail Finder.
Ooh, Super Clodbuster.
Blackhawk. Yeah, Super Clodbuster Gray Edition. Land Cruiser, Quad Track.
Oh,
Techno. There's 2 Techno buggies.
2 Techno kits. Wow.
So the link is there. Go there and then click on here, or just go directly to eatsleeprc.com, and it's going to bring you right to this page where you write on your name and answer a couple questions.
Cool. Good luck to everybody.
Yeah, and good luck to everybody. Let's go to this guy now. I saw this and on Facebook, and I actually put it on Facebook. IFS2 is actually out, which is a heck
Finally.
better than the first one.
Finally. I was starting to wonder if it was going to make it.
A little more clearance in this one.
Oh yeah.
Moves. It actually works
It
properly.
actually moves.
And the
Used to
steering, I
RC.
believe they
What's up?
fixed the steering also with the way they got the steering done. There's less steer bump right now. So they learned from the first one that they've done, the mistakes that they've done, so which is nice.
A lot. I learned a lot. I was kind of impressed by the price. I figured it was going to be a little bit more than that.
Yeah, $99 is pretty good for that. It's regular $139, but they're saying it's on special right now.
Fits any kit.
That's cool. Camberg, officially licensed. So for people that want to keep it scale and have their 4x4, that's that. Or you go to Proline and get the twin I-beam, but then your truck becomes two-wheel drive and not 4x4. So that's kind
You
of
get
cool.
the IFS2, go ahead and get the bearing kit for it. Josh will tell you all about it.
Red Cat has announced the Danshi Ridge Runner, sorry. That thing has four-wheel steering. It is a 110. It does have motor on axle. I don't know if some people knew that, but it's just like the old Ridge Runner, I mean. I don't know what I'm calling it, Ridgecrest. Go to overview, and you see some pictures of it, of the axle. So here's the axle, and the motor is actually in the axle. Pros and cons about this, guys, right now, right out of the top of your head.
I
A
don't like
lot of
the
work to
inside.
take it out.
Yeah.
Yes. I guess to take this out, you have to take the whole axle apart. Because right now I don't see where this split is or where the hole is. Looks like it probably comes out in halves.
Yeah.
Look at the manual. Wow. And on top of that, it is a 380 motor that's in here. So if I go here for parts, I saw this, but it doesn't tell you it's 380. Show vehicle comparison, but just by the little plug there, you can tell. But if you look at right here on the motor where it's written,
Oh yeah, 380.
80, 40, 60. It doesn't say how many turns it is, but you are getting what you pay for, because you got to keep in mind that this thing retails for $169.95.
Oh,
But when you look at the chassis and what you're getting, the servo looks okay. This is not a comp crawler. It is a beginner rig. That's my thought. You can lock the rear, so it's got dig, it's got dig. It's motor on axle, so they can basically do anything. You're locking up your rear motor and only running the front one. This is the 2S battery that you get with it. It is a very small 2S battery that you get with it. It is a 1500 milliamp. And it's a Lion.
has two motors.
Yes, it has two motors.
Okay.
Hence motor on axle.
Yeah.
It looks okay. When I look at the pictures real quick of that truck, I found, especially when I look at this, the links here are plastic. Keep in mind the price. you're getting what you're getting. Shocks looks like oil dampers. Battery goes right in the center here. Looks like it's big enough for a full size. I don't think you can run 3S on here. But it's a beginner truck, and it comes in 2 colors, red or blue. So no
If
drive
it was
shaft.
green,
no
I still
axle.
wouldn't buy it.
You would not buy it?
No, I wouldn't buy it, even if it was green.
It's a nice present for the kids, I guess. But yeah, guys like us that do comp or do different stuff, this is not the truck for us. It's got its own market. So
I mean, after the last couple releases, that's kind of a blah.
true. So there you can see the plastic link, servo, and then there's a motor at the back. What I like is that the motor is high up. It's not sticking out too much. So clearance should be nice. It should perform pretty good, but keep in mind it is a 380 motor. You might, if you over tax it, it might not last long.
You can't overexert it.
Yes. Let's have a look at those axles in the manual. Hopefully it shows how to take them apart. So there you have your 4-wheel steering. You push. Solid light. Light is on solid. Light is on solid. I guess it's got a backlight on it. So the steering mode is a cycle on this center button. So you push it, it goes to this. You push it again, it goes to this. And then it just cycles all the way through. To install the batteries, guys, just in case you did not know, you pull the cover off from the rear, and then you insert your batteries.
That's why my cars ain't running.
Yeah.
Forgot to put the battery in.
Yeah,
Come
I know how
on.
to
Couldn't they
install it.
find a better place to put the on and off switch than right on the
So-
skid plate?
Throw away RC. Pretty much.
There's your trims. But this on and off on the chassis, like you're going to hit a rock or you're going to hit something and this switch is going to go bad. There's a battery tray, very small battery that comes with it. How to charge it. Come on, show us the axles. Okay, there's the shocks. No,
wow.
here's the shock.
Wow.
It does have a bladder here on top, so yes, it is an oil fill shock. 2 O-ring on the bottom. So I guess it's not a bad shock. Shaft driven, so it's directly on the axle. Wonder how that slipper clutch, how that's going to work here for the slipper. It's got
Did you
4
just
Okay, so this goes onto this gear, and then it moves the front and rear.
It's like a science project.
Yes, definitely. Oh, and there's how you take your axle apart. So if you change the motor, you have to take the axle off the truck,
Flip the whole axle. Jeez.
and then you flip the whole thing apart, and then everything comes off. So I guess if you change the gearing, it's that sleeve where it goes on the motor, you have to flip. So it must show here how to install it. Here it is. But I don't think you can install. No, because that gear comes on the motor.
Yeah, it comes pressed on.
Yeah.
It
So
showed 2 motors though, so
no, front and rear.
oh really?
Yes. It shows this is the front motor, this is the rear motor. because it has to be reversed. So I guess and
Yeah,
they
but you
have to
just
be
switch
matched.
the wires on that. No,
I
just
guess
to
you could.
reverse it.
Yeah, that's very beginners. Mind you, some people are still going to buy it and try to turn it into something else, which is okay. They're allowed.
Be back.
Yeah, so that's the Red Cat. What do they call this thing? Danchi. Even the name is hard to remember. Danchi Ridge Runner, RC Crawler. What are your thoughts on it, guys?
Nah.
Not really my thing.
As a beginner truck, they're actually very, very capable if it's the same as the old version of the caged vehicle. I think it was the original one was the RS1, then it became the Ridge Rock, the motor on axle version.
Okay.
And I don't know if the controls are as simple, but switching between crab walk or four-wheel steer mode was really easy. And it climbed everything. I mean, it's a motor on axle truck. It's just a really cheap version. I mean,
Yeah.
it acts like your bully, but 30% of it from, it's just not as capable, but they do really well. It'd be something good for a kid to learn on or not get discouraged while they're out crawling or whatever.
It's a good introductory crawler for somebody.
Catch up a little bit with do a go over it with like a
Yeah, kind of like the Losi Nightcrawler was a good crawler for somebody to get into for an inexpensive price.
Yeah, true. It's a good introductory to the.
Going on, fellas?
So, hey, Unknown, how you doing?
What's up, Eric?
Feeling like a villain, doing some rearranging.
Yeah, something looks empty there. You got a shelf that's completely empty. That's not right. You got to fix that.
Yeah, I just took that shelf. I had to move it up.
Oh yeah.
I say, would
I got to
somebody
make
break in?
space. I got to make space for my other 3D printer.
Spin Rush just sent a link to this thing. Just announce a new release, the F2 short course truck body.
Ew.
It's different, but it's a low profile height, they say. So I guess it's much lower than the other guy. So in racing, it should handle better.
And unfortunately, that's the way everybody's going, is with those kind of off the wall body lines.
Yeah.
Why?
It's the new thing.
But why?
It looks weird. It looks square. It looks, I don't know, it's different. Some people are gonna like it. I'm on the fence with this one. For me, anyways.
Maybe if it was in a different color.
Maybe.
Kind of like even on the back fenders with those screw-on wings like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe if they did that for like the parachute effect to try and catch the wind and keep the back end from dropping.
Yeah, because the body usually goes all the way to the bumper, and right now they cut it back and they got a hole. So it's kind of weird.
Right. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more stable in the air now.
But is that going to make these weaker in the back? Because my biggest problem is sometimes when you roll or when you jump is just keeping the body together. I think this is going to weaken the body in the back.
I think by the time you're done with the first race, it's going to look like a real trophy truck with fenders hanging on it.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Well,
even like back in the day when I was racing 8th scale off-road, they changed the look of the truggy bodies to more of like a cab forward type body.
Okay.
Damn, back in the day, how many moons ago was that?
J Concept's got the concept wrong this time.
I'm sorry, Jay.
What up?
What's up, Sarge?
Swampers
How's
says it's
everybody
kinda
doing?
Yeah, we're
I agree.
doing.
On the email today, I deleted maybe 5 to 10 names on my email list for RC Talk. People I haven't seen in a long time on the stream. And also I deleted one name on there that I had a hard time deleting that name for some odd reason. But I deleted him today. I don't know why, but I just said, okay, I got to remove him. Steve O.D. So Steve O.D. was always on my list. I know his sister always gets the email sometime, or she monitors it. So I removed her from there because I just don't want to keep bugging her that receive that email every week after week. So that's the main reason I deleted it. But it was tough to hit that delete off of there.
Right.
Rest in peace to the brother, man.
Yep. Spin Rush says it's a new thing. I might try it. Yeah, some people like trying new things. Not me. I'm gonna keep.
But see, with him being over in Japan, though, most of the racing that they have is carpet race.
True. Yeah, but even on short course truck, I don't know if short course truck is still carpet. I don't think they do a lot of carpet on short course trucks.
I think they do. Because if I'm not mistaken, the last time he did the walkthrough at that freaking like the creme de la creme RC
Yeah.
stop, that it looked like they had nothing but carpet tracks in there for short course, on road, 18s, 24s, all that.
Is it FMS or on the 124 they came out with some new car?
Yeah, FMS dropped a little monster truck.
Yeah, a little monster truck, supposed to be fast. It's got 2-speed. It's got a bunch of stuff. I haven't looked at it. I just saw little previews. What is Sergeant building now?
I'm unboxing a little associated.
Oh,
Yeah. It's called the Reflex 14T, so the 14 scale truggy.
okay.
Oh,
Spin Rush says, Dennis, we have a dirt track down in Yokohama.
Yokohama.
Those are
Just,
tires, right?
getting my Gorgon tomorrow.
nice.
Gorgon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's at the hobby shop. I just couldn't get there right today.
Heck yeah. Excited for you, man. You're gonna love it. A really cool little truck. I did a dash with Greg Udermolen. I'm sending a link to this live so you can come watch if you want to. We were bashing today
Oh, yeah.
about an hour and a half. Fun stuff, man. Ran a whole bunch of stuff. My MTXL, the Outcast, not Outcast, the Mojave 4S, the MT410, and then he bashed his Outcast 8S, Mojave 6S, I think Creighton 6S, and his Outcast 6S. We had a blast, and that guy showed up with the Next Max. That was cool. Next Max and another Outcast 6S. Fun stuff, man. Another dude showed up with a fire team. He got a couple good jumps in and then wrecked it. And he had to get going because he had to get back to work. Yeah, it was an awesome session. I'll post the video probably. That video will probably drop Saturday or Sunday.
Cool. Any of you guys watch the build poor guy RC, the squash fan?
Mm-hmm. Have to
And
check that out.
when he measures it and compares it to the other cars for the size of it, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good for Tamiya.
You had me at Tamaya.
There's a lot of bearings in there. A lot of bearings. Spinrush says, yes, I watched.
Let's see what comes in this bag here. A couple of parts. Got a little
So,
part for you. Some extra.
so that truck is not a kit. It was I'm spotlighting
Oh,
him now.
this is a little RTR. It's a
Oh,
little
it's ready to run.
RTR comes with radio electronics and stuff in it. It's about 3 years old when it came out or something like that.
Okay.
Cool little 14 scales brushless.
Little truggy.
Probably yeah. I like truggies, man. That's my thing. I thought about the buggy, but I was like, nah. I do want to get one buggy though eventually. You got your reedy electronics in there. Got a little brushless motor, a little Associated brand uh, receiver. Never heard of this servo. Dayton servo.
Is it
DATAN.
is it a metal chassis underneath?
No, it's plastic.
That's plastic. Okay.
Yeah, it's all plastic there. It's not a bad little truggy.
Cool. And how much do they go for about?
I think 170, 179.
That's not bad.
Got threaded body shocks. They're plastic, but threaded body shocks. Got a nice little brace up here in the back for the rear. Nice little ESC here. Looks like it's 2S capable. So I think I do have a 2S that'll go right in here. Let's see how many amps this ESC is. 6-volt BEC. Water resistant.
Spinrush says he's got one of those.
Oh yeah. How you like it, Spin Rush? Let me know. I think it's a pretty cool little buggy or truggy or whatever. I'm still gonna end up calling it a buggy all the time because it does look like a buggy, except for the body.
When you go to an event and you see somebody's car or somebody's truck, what's the first thing you guys do? Usually it's squish the tires, right? You walk to it, you squish the tires.
Like, oh, those are nice.
I found out yesterday, the boat people, what they do is spin the prop. So they just spin the prop just to see the resistance on the motor, to see how everything is going. So they actually spin the
Interesting.
It was so funny seeing these guys do this. And I kind of laughed inside myself and said, we squish the tires, they spin the props. So it's kind of funny.
Nice.
Yeah, Spinner said that it doesn't break. It's a good kit. And it's fun.
Yeah, these shocks are awesome.
Had it a couple of years, never broke it.
They're so smooth.
The buggy to see the shocks work.
They're so smooth. The dampening is like super good. It doesn't bottom out or nothing. Barely bounces. And this is stock everything. Nothing done to it. That's pretty cool.
So
Can't wait to try it out.
Pre-oiled and they seem to be okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice adjustable turnbuckles and steering links, rear links, the upper. It's got a metal Ackerman. Nice blue metal Ackerman in there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I don't have enough light over here, but the blue metal Ackerman right there. Yep. Pretty cool.
Swamper says the first thing he does
48. What's that?
Swamper says, he says when he sees a truck, the first thing he does is flex the suspension.
Yep, I walk right up to him and I go, "Oh, that's nice."
Squeaky, squeaky.
Heck yeah. I just got to see which lipo I could use that I have. I know I have one to mount up to it. Honestly, I could change the connector and use the same battery that came with the Grom. All I had to do is put the connector on there, and I do have extras.
Spin Rush says, Sarge, the only problem you will have is those stickers on the side of the wings. Get ready. Those are coming off.
It looks like they'll come off pretty easy. We shall see. Y'all know I'll be bashed anyway. I'm gonna beat the crap out of this little sucker and have fun with it.
As you should.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one of these little connectors on here, and it should work perfectly for this application.
Cool.
A little IC2, or I might throw IC3 on there and use a different pack. But it looks like the same battery that goes in the Grom will slide right in here. Let's see. Let's check it out.
The local club here I went yesterday, which is the Rito Nautical Modelers. That's a tongue twister if I ever heard one. Rito Nautical Modelers. They have a property that a company gave them to use, and they don't use it anymore because there's too much weed for the boats. So they're sharing their spot with us, the wheel guys and bashers, to actually do a course. So like you guys know, last year or the year before, I lost my spot here back in my house, and then I lost the other one. You want to say something, Sarge?
Yeah, it fits perfectly in there. That's the battery pack that goes in the Grom.
Cool.
Perfect length and everything. Just a little bit of barely slides back in there. Perfect. So once the little clamps go down on it, it'll be sitting there nice and snug. So heck yeah, it'll work. Dual purpose.
Cool. So they are lending their property to us for us to go bash there because they're not going to use it and they didn't want to lose it. So they're opening up the doors for us to go there. So we're going to set up a little dirt track for short course truck on the sand, and rally cars, and also crawlers. So, and the construction vehicle people also can come down, and we'll do a construction yard for them. Sure, should be fun. I like it when people share their place and share their knowledge. It's good.
Won't get any better than that. Sits right in there.
Well, I see a problem.
What do you see already?
The connector's not right.
Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna put the IC2 on it. I'm gonna take this Dean's off. I really don't like Dean's.
Oh yeah.
I only liked Dean's when I first started RC because the applications weren't as powerful. Like, so Dean's was perfect for all the older stuff that used to come out before all the super crazy brushless stuff came out.
Okay.
Then Dean's became obsolete.
You notice he said that, Dennis, right?
I'm ignoring you both. It's all right if you're not putting a 100C battery on it.
True.
They're good for
that is true.
following. I'm slowly changing everything to XT60s.
There you go. Those are good.
I mean,
About time.
Kurt did send me a fucking garbage bag full of them.
You said you wanted some.
So that explains why you're crossing over to somebody give you some.
He didn't give.
Yeah, we
Oh, there
traded.
was some
It's-
trade. All right.
It's a trade-off. Which
John,
we'll
John
talk
Martin,
about that after, Kurt.
John Martin mentioned I have the construction guy build the track.
There
That's
you go.
actually what they're going to do. I'm going to get them to build a switchback road, but only with the construction equipment. So they're not allowed to use shovels. They have to do it with their construction vehicles. So it should be fun to see them work on that. Try to do some retainer walls. Not sure how we're going to do that yet. I do have a couple of ideas to do retainer walls, but they're going to have to carry the wood up to there. So are we going to get a crane? It would be nice to see a crane, but or we're just going to use our hands. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that one out.
Either way, it's going to be super cool to see that happen.
Oh, aka Pigeon Kicker, welcome to level 1. I guess he subbed. He became a new member tonight. Cool. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
We're going barefoot.
Bumper says, I would love to host a dig. Just need to come up with the right project. Cool. Hey, Craig, Bruno BRC, how you doing? So, Jams, are you getting ready to do a special event this weekend, or is there something going on?
Me, Joe, and Dennis are doing the I think it's a buddy comp. It's a Toys for Tots drive.
Oh, yeah.
So the bumpers me and my buddy designed. I'm putting the metal bumpers on here.
Welcome to the test.
Yeah, I'm switching wheels on the Ascent right now.
And how does that work for doing an event for Toys for Tots? You guys are just raising money, or you're actually going to give an RC to a kid?
For them, it's
Toy.
a toy, a $10 toy per class per entry.
Okay.
And if
And then those
anybody
toys get
watched-
donated.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and if anybody watched the Operation 11 Charlie stream the other night, the Toys for Tot drives was actually started by a
The Marine Corps.
um,
Yeah.
retired Marine.
Yeah. I think they were, yeah, I think he was retired or he did it and then retired or something like that.
It's actually for military families that were overseas to provide their kids with toys while they were deployed.
Okay.
And it's just blown up since. That's been, God, about 15 years now.
At least
He's done
I
that.
remember doing it. I remember doing it in Japan, and I was in Japan in 2000. So it's been around for a minute. There used to be a thing called Angel Tree. I think they still do it.
It sounds familiar. Man, this is killing me. Changing these wheels.
Oh, you're old.
Pigeon Kicker, how's it going?
Swampers RC is actually renovating his house. He's got the whole back of his house turned apart and back together with a new sliding door. And now he's working on the front. So
Swampers.
he lost almost the front of his house and they're fixing it, putting new windows and new doors. So he's getting all rid of some rot that he has there.
A bunch of
Nice.
Queenie, what's up?
Lots of work.
Queenie.
What's up, Queenie?
Bruno says, I'm working on a 1/10 snowblower for a friend. He's probably 3D printing all the parts. Somebody actually mentioned that yesterday at the boat meeting. And he said the problem with snowblowers is that the snow does not scale well. So you can't scale down the snow. The snow is still the same size. So when you actually put a snowblower, 1/10 snowblower, they don't perform as good as we think it should, because snow is either too thick or it just doesn't
Wet.
work.
I guess he's never been to upstate New York when some of the snowflakes are about the size of dinner plates.
Hmm.
You can't scale a snowflake ever. Not even real life. It's too much snow. It's too big. Get in the hole. Damn it.
That's what she said.
Oh, there's already something in that hole. Never mind.
That's what she
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, drop your jaw.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here comes
I'm
trouble.
putting my early Christmas present together.
Your new printer?
Yeah.
What
Nice.
kind of printer did you buy?
I didn't buy it. It was
Oh.
it's an Anchor Make M5C.
Okay.
Here we go with the kids. All right.
So we'll see how this works.
Grim Reaper says I'd make an RC snow melter flamethrower. That would work.
That could work.
But just imagine the tank that you have to carry to melt a lot of snow.
Oh, you could Bluetooth it.
Pull a trailer. Like the one that KBRC 13 has, that tanker at the back. Convert that tanker into a propane, and
There
then
you go.
add torches in front of the semi truck to actually melt the snow. It would be like
I
a
don't live where it
max.
snows out, right?
Yeah. You don't get a lot of snow where you are, right, Keith?
No.
Huh.
I might be able to burn some fire ant nests with it.
There's about 8 inch right now where we live. About 8 inches.
You got that much up there, Tank?
Oh yeah.
Man,
And,
look at that oil.
Yeah, we got 3 or 4 inches. It was gone like 2 days later.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean,
Oh,
Tank?
yeah.
I'm sitting in a snowstorm right now.
Dang, that's good. You need a
That
you
thing
need a
is
knife
dark,
to drink that thing.
dark and thick.
Oh yeah. That's a stout. A nice stout. 12%. Holy crap. Good thing there's no PT tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
We're supposed to get a bunch of snow tomorrow too, so I'm gonna be ripping and riding. I'm gonna borrow my buddy's paddle tires for the fifth scale. Take that sucker out and rip it up.
Where we're going to do that new track there, where the boat people are, there's a lot of weeds, but there's such a nice beach for paddle tires, like with a Next Max with paddle tires, or any car that does hydroplaning. It's the perfect spot for that. It would be great to do that. So hopefully some people are going to do that. I don't know, but it would be nice to see.
Hey, Tank,
Yes.
Take a sip.
I'm sitting in a snowstorm right now.
Sip.
Oh,
That's what
it's
it looks
all
like.
white.
Some of that oil. Told my wife to drink some of my oil. She don't want it. That's how I stay lubricated. Go ahead.
She's gonna be all, yeah.
She's like, ugh.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Oh man. Woo. Shout out to Greg Udermoen. He's the one that hooked me up today with that one to try out.
Maybe I should get Bruno.
I know who's doing it.
Maybe I should get Bruno to build me one of those snowblowers. I'll show you the video he just sent me.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, let me unshare and share with audio instead, because he does have audio there. Here we go. Not sure where. Okay, the motor is probably on this side. Oh no, it's right here. So it's a small little brushless motor right here.
Yeah.
And it looks like a two-phase. So you got this phase here and you got the other one that actually goes up.
And put that on front of a truck.
Well, you could put it in the back. It's just you have to go backward all the time.
Yeah.
And putting it on the side doesn't work too good, Keith. So I think you're right. Putting it in the front makes more sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I guess Keith is right. That thing goes in the front.
Maybe.
No, I think
No,
Keith is right.
I'm in a whiteout right now, so
You're in the
need
white
one
out.
of them.
How many do you want? He can give you a price and we can ship it to
Yeah.
Texas.
He'll take 6 of them.
I've always wanted to put a 1-to-1 snow plow on my truck, drive it around in Texas.
One of my buddies has been telling me that the industry of hobby is dying, or it's gonna hit bottom, or something's gonna happen. And Hobby Town in Appleton,
I mean, that's always going to happen if you hit any sort of recession.
You know, one of the hobby towns in Indiana, RC Fun Spot is closing up.
Closing.
Thank you, muted.
yeah, my Zoom kind of went away and came back. It was weird.
Yeah, I had a big lag spike on my end.
So Hobby Town is closing. One of my buddy told me that there's something going on with the industry of the hobby. So we'll see.
Well, Horizon bought Hobby Town. Hmm?
So I thought A-Main did. I thought it was
Oh,
A-Main.
A-Main actually, yeah, A-Main bought Hobby Town, yeah.
Yeah, so they're probably cleaning up or something. But
yeah,
the fact that it's only one company that owns all these other companies, that scares me for the market, for the RC.
Yeah.
They're holding the market and they can dictate what they're selling and to who they're selling.
Yeah, what comes out and everything.
Hey?
What comes out and everything.
Yeah. That's scary.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I was just saying, hey, welcome in.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Sean?
And don't worry, KBRC is in a snowstorm right now, but he's doing fine.
Yeah.
Snowstorm in Texas?
Yeah, look at my screen, man.
I'm
in a whiteout.
Yeah, I was gonna say hell must have froze over.
It sure did.
Well, give it about a day, and hell will probably be frozen here in Michigan because there is a hell, Michigan.
Isn't that the whole state?
What's that?
Isn't that the whole state?
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? It's great to go to a little town that's called hell, and all there is a stoplight and a bar.
Okay. Bruno says I only have the
Thursday
file.
bike night.
Was that?
Thursday bike night in hell every week.
I didn't even notice you come in, Pigeon Kicker.
Yeah, I stuck my way in.
Thank you for becoming a member. Yeah,
Oh, you bet.
Bruno says he's only got the file for that snowblower. So maybe I need to talk to Bruno and get that file to my brother so he can print me everything so I can build it.
I got a question for you guys.
We might have an answer. Go ahead.
I think you might. Since my leaving the RC kind of zone, I have been given the title of district director for the Michigan Eagle Wings Motorcycle Association. Now what I want to do is find a remote control motorcycle to raffle off. Go.
They don't make those.
Yeah, they do.
Promoto.
No, they do. Yes. I'm just kidding.
But you know, I've seen a lot. Don't want it to be how do you say below the hobby grade, but I also don't want it to be something that's going to cost $1,000 if you hit a pole. You know.
Well, believe me, you can hit more than a pole with a Pro Moto.
The Pro Moto right now is one of the best motorcycle out there right now.
It's the Pro Moto. It's pretty much the only one that's actually worth even trying to get.
All right.
It's the best RC motorcycle ever built.
So
It's
what's
a dirt bike?
Does it have like a gyro wheel
Let
in
me
it?
let me go get it. Let me
John's
go
got
get it
one.
for you.
Oh, you got one?
Yes, I do.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
couple people
damn.
here that
Right
have
on.
but it is a dirt bike. It is a
Yeah.
dirt bike, but what's nice with it is you can get dirt tires or street tires for it. So it's kind of cool. And there's a
they
lot
also just came out with a sand paddle tire for the back.
Right. Because because we've got another rally. We've got 2 of them playing in Michigan coming up, and that'd be something neat. That's something I don't think anyone's ever given away at a raffle at a motorcycle rally is a remote control motorcycle.
You're probably right there.
Swamper says in the States the Pro Moto is about $500.
You know, we can deal with that. We can deal with that. That's not out of range.
And it's pretty tough. Out of the box, it's pretty tough. There is some upgrades. It depends how hard you're going to bash it.
Well, I mean, if we're giving it away,
Yeah.
I don't know how hard. Could be done in 10 seconds. Who knows? But it I think it'd be something kind of cool.
It is a cool bike. I mean, it definitely.
Yeah, it comes with a battery and a battery charger and everything.
Really?
Yeah,
that's the green one.
Because you know me, Tank. I'm always out there for the oddball stuff. Like
There you go.
Look at the size of that one.
Hey.
Quarter scale.
Move back from the camera, but John.
What's
Move
that?
back a little bit
Move
more.
it back from the camera. You're too close.
Really?
Yeah, you're too close to the camera. Though.
Well, yeah, I'm doing what I can do with what I have.
There it's
Okay. Now,
there you go.
Does it have like a gyro wheel on the inside?
It has a gyro right here. It's a 1 pound weight that spins at 27,000 RPMs.
Right.
And when I have it powered up, matter of fact, oh shit, I don't got the controller with me. But when the gyro's fired up, if I try to lean it like this, it will literally go like this in my hand to try to get itself to.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
it's very efficient.
Like I said, it's even got a mechanical front brake.
Really?
Mechanical front disc brake.
Let me get to it here.
And it actually works?
Yep.
Yeah, it's hooked up to a servo.
That's your brakes.
Wow. Hey, wiggle them front forks again.
It's got a crash start structure. So it'll
Okay.
crash in like this.
Okay.
And it also has the full
The in. Okay.
right
So
there.
if you hit something and it
And it's-
stops the
yep.
wheel.
Like I said, it's got the rear. It's chain driven.
Yeah,
It's
man.
actually chain driven.
Badass.
Really? That thing is cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, for $500, it's pretty cool.
Like I said,
Wow.
even comes it comes with its own launch stand and pit spot.
Yep. You can change the clothes on the driver and everything.
Yep.
If I break my no RC
this
for
is a
2024
cloth.
rule,
This
that's
is
what
a
I'll
cloth
get.
I got some
uniform,
patches
and
that
it's
I'd
got
like to sew on his back.
It's got a zipper. You can actually zip it right off.
Yeah, it's made of
Wow.
cloth. So if you know somebody that's good with sewing, they can make a different.
Because it will tear up when you wreck it.
John, what was that weak spot in the front?
The front crash piece right here, this blue piece. That was the
Right.
very first piece that I broke, and the only upgraded piece I've put in there.
What happened? How did you just like hit like a wall
I
or a brick?
landed. It's notorious to pop the way they did it right here.
Okay.
A lot of people when they first got them everybody was breaking them. But like I said, I just put that one upgraded aluminum piece in there, and I haven't had any structural problems. You know, I've killed a couple servos, but you know.
And if you're not sending it the way that he did, you should be all right.
So
you sent it pretty good, John.
Yeah.
So I mean, does it really like ride like a bike when you're on the trail?
Yeah. It rides. There's 3 modes. The one mode is off. The first mode is off road, and then there's a street mode, and then there's a wheelie mode where you can ride wheelies for like.
So that servo gyro on the inside actually works.
The gyro is
to help
inside
with
the
wheelie.
receiver.
Right.
Yep.
Tons of videos.
Yeah,
Tons
tons
of
of
videos
videos,
on
man.
YouTube.
Tons of videos.
Yeah, I just haven't been around for a while, you know.
Hey, Top Speed, how you doing?
But that's awesome, dude. I think we can do that $500 for something like that. You know, we got the airport. We rented the airport for it, so we can
There's a couple
ride
of other ones. There's a couple of other ones that are not bad out there, like the Kyosho. There's some, and then the driver leans. But there's a lot of tweaking with it. It's a kit, and it's something that you have to learn how to drive.
Right.
Costco Sky RC that has one that has a gyro in it. It drives not bad. The problem is it's not scale. It does not look scale.
Right.
It just the way the motor is. The biggest difference with the Pro Moto is it looks scales and it drives awesome.
And it's ready to run.
And it's ready to run. This is what's amazing with this kit is you don't have to be a good driver to drive it. The proof is John drives it all the time. So
yep,
has wheelie. It has C bars on it too.
I will tell you. You can ask Dennis because Dennis. I handed him the controller. I told him what was forward and told him what the brake was. The brakes or wasn't reversed. It was brakes. And as soon as he grabbed it, he's like, "Hey, wait a minute. The steering's wrong." No, it's not. Drive it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Drive it. Because
when it's
going, when you're going, you want to turn right, the front wheel turns left, and it drops it.
Yeah, you drop to the right.
Just riding a real motorcycle.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you know, if from all the RCs and this, that, and the other mechanical things you've done, you know, right there that
that's hard to do.
You're going to look at that and go, that ain't right.
Right. Great. Because it takes a by the seat kind of feel when you're riding a bike.
Yep.
And to be able to transfer that into a remote control situation is pretty much, badass, just to say, you know,
It does have training
and
wheels on it too, right? So it won't
Yeah.
ever flip over.
It's got these sidebars here.
Yeah.
Right.
So it won't never flip on its side.
It will lay down. It will lay down, but depending on the surface, if you're on a hard surface, you hit it and it'll just go around in circles and lift itself up and take off some direction.
Now, what's the deal with that launch pad? Do you have to use that, or can you just like kind of push it and hold it up? Or
you can literally set the bike down between your feet and just have your feet on either side of the rear tire,
right,
and hit the gas and it'll take right off.
Okay, so as long as it's standing up straight when it leaves.
As long as it's standing up straight or close to it, it'll, if you hit, if it's a little on the side and you don't give it enough, it won't. But if you're on your side and you give it a little bit, it'll stand it right up.
It'll stand right up.
Because there's there's a procedure to start this motorbike. You do have to turn it on first, and then you got to wait for that wheel to get up to speed. So that gyro gets fast.
Essentially a flywheel.
Let me go get the controller and I'll.
And we won't hear it anyways. Zoom is going to take it out, but it just when you turn it on, you got to wait a few seconds for it to power it up, and then once it's powered up, then you can go forward. It's kind of cool.
Got a really cool spin up. Sounds like a jet engine starting up a little bit.
Running this battery.
Cool.
I mean, I've been running my drill all night.
But listening to the M1 tank spin up, that was awesome.
Just like Swamper says, Promoto is a big 1/4 scale RC. There is other ones out there that are a little smaller. The Sky RC is a 1/4 also, but it does not look half as scale as that one.
Right. So you said the other one looked kind of oddball. It didn't match and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. Because we have a lot of I hesitate to say older members that they still ride, but they enjoy some of the other things like RCs. And when we're at the airport this year, I'd like to have something like that. And it's a nice flat field, so if we drive that around, I'm sure we can sell some good tickets for it.
Yeah, that would work good there.
Huh. Well, I appreciate that, guys. That's awesome. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that.
Oh, no problem.
I've been out of the loop. I've been out the loop for so long. I was telling you, we were putting stuff in the storage unit, and I kept pulling out car after truck after boat after helicopter after boat after car after truck, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's something else in my life I'm missing here.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I haven't made no videos or nothing, but
you coming back in then?
It's a tough choice, man. I mean, I enjoy it, but I got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Lot.
I heard that, man.
But I'm sure, that I'm not gonna get rid of the trucks and the toys for sure.
Right.
It might just take a little bit longer, but my sons keep asking me, come on, man, fix them and get them going again and charge the batteries up. And I'm like, well, but I'm the only one that ever works on them when they break. I'm like, come on, man.
How old are they right now, your kids?
Oh, 22 and 30.
23. They're old enough to learn to fix them themselves.
Yeah, well, you go ahead and tell them that. No, it's we've had a lot going on here the last couple years. Broke my leg again, and it's been hell, but we got something to look forward to. Still got the tank.
Cool.
And we're gonna raffle off a remote control trainer airplane this year. Yeah, it's what is it? It's a Beaver.
Let me know if you ever raffle off the tank. I might have to get a trailer and go pick it up.
No, 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 no. Maybe I have to wait for Larry though.
Yeah,
He's got half say on that one.
cool.
You know, it still works. I turned it on and charged the batteries up and made sure the tracks and stuff still moved and turret
Good.
still works. And you know, it's just the finishing it. You know, we got so
Yeah.
many parts to put on it, and it's yeah. There's you're talking what 50, 60 hours though,
Yeah.
just
Hey,
to get it,
Guru.
just to finish it up.
Guru's in the chat.
So Guru,
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Radioactive is also in the chat. He's been there for a bit.
All right, it's time to
Radio
fire
Act.
this sucker up.
I grabbed the remote that I needed to grab 3 times, thinking it wasn't it because I was trying to find it in the back seat of my car.
Did you finally find it?
Yeah. I had it
No.
in my hand 3 times, going, no, this ain't it.
So is that a fail?
No.
Oh, okay. No, but that's neat that you guys actually had one to show.
Now, I'm
You
going
know?
to show you what happens if you don't either have it sitting down on the ground or on the stand. If you just try to turn it on. That's telling me that the gyro fence
Oh,
detected something.
that something's not right.
That
Yep.
it's not stable.
So now I'll.
So if you're holding it or it's crooked, it won't start.
Oh, it's like one of those quadcopters. It's got to be on a level surface when you
That
turn
is
it
correct.
on.
Yep.
All right, got it.
Because it's got to calibrate itself.
Yep, got it.
Because it does have a built-in gyro to know if it spins faster or slower for the gyro, for the spin wheel.
Okay. Kind of like an accelerometer and stuff like that to show when you're leaning and turning.
It's actually a airplane or quad copter gyro in there. It's kind of cool.
Really?
Yep. Now, I don't know if you can hear this over my voice.
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope, you can't hear it spin up at all.
You gotta like hold it right up to the microphone or something.
No, it won't work.
It's too high of a frequency; it'll cut it out.
So it spins that fast, eh?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna pick it up like it's a Dremel or something. Just cut it out.
You have to watch some of the videos that are out there on this bike.
Right on. Yeah, I'm gonna start digging. I'm just looking for ideas for next year. You know, we got a couple rallies coming up in Michigan.
Looks like you're drunk holding that thing.
Is the wheel spinning? Is the action wheel spinning in it?
Yeah, it's a gyro inside of it. That's spinning it.
So it's trying to make itself stand up in his hand there.
Yeah.
Right. That thing looks. That looks like it'd be fucking fun. Honestly.
Yeah, I want that, Sarge.
Oh, you gotta get one, man. You got the buggy though, right?
I got the truck.
Hey, you want to trade the tank for that?
That means you'd want to sell your tank for $500.
No, it's not selling, it's trading.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
I know I couldn't do that.
Oh, yours is a 14 MT, right, Kurt?
Yeah.
14 MT?
Yeah, I got the monster truck.
This is the one I got, just so everybody
So
knows.
how fast does it go?
That's my next one.
On 2S, they go about 35 to 40. I've seen
I'm gonna go test it out front real quick.
35 to 40?
Yeah.
That's pretty quick.
Batteries for
Yeah, it is. For a little thing like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty quick on 2 wheels for something like that.
2 wheels and 8 pounds of fury.
No snow, let's go.
Snow, the Proline just came up with the paddle tire for the back of it, and I've talked to a couple people. I just got to get some measurements up, and I'm going to see if I can get me a ski for the front of it.
Yeah,
right.
that's what
I need to get some of them for my gold wing. Paddle tire and a ski on the front.
Might as well make it a moto ski.
Yeah, I got an extra one sitting in the back. Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to see some of those this winter.
What, moto skis?
Yeah, from Promoto.
I saw a couple guys riding around on those. It's got the snowmobile track on the back of a bike with a ski.
Yep.
And I don't know about that. I mean, I ride every day, but I don't know.
Can't be scared.
Well, I ain't scared. Don't get me wrong. I ain't scared.
They're stupid and insane.
Yeah, that's the
That's
point.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You get the
Yo,
point.
Kurt, did you get yours yet?
It's half a snowmobile, man.
You drive it this quick?
I don't have the battery. I had to buy batteries for it, so they're coming.
Oh, okay. So you're waiting on those to come in. It is quick. Holy crap. And it's very responsive.
Yeah.
Like turning. It's almost too good at turning. It's crazy.
It's because it's a race buggy. There's, that's team associated.
Yep.
Are you going to try
Yeah,
it
buddy.
on your big jumps?
Am I gonna send this? No, I won't be sending this one. I'm gonna put this on a carpet track eventually.
Okay, cool.
Surprised you didn't get the buggy.
Don't worry. There'll be enough sending on
I just
the
like
carpet
truggies too
track
much,
to
man.
still wreck it up and
Breaking broken stuff.
go ahead.
Cheap on those are
Badass, dude. Got the little battery pack all situated and everything. That soldering job was pretty easy.
You got the new
IC2s are
plug
actually
on your
not
battery
as
for
hard
that?
as I thought it would be. On the ESC, I had to swap out from the Deans. That was quick and
Oh
easy.
yeah. You had to change the one.
Excuse me.
I gotta see where I popped that body clip down to. It only uses
I don't have
3
I don't have
body
any
clips.
small
Which is
batteries
cool.
like that to fit in there.
Your ground battery
Yeah,
will fit. It should, if you change the connector.
If you change the connector.
That's what I just did.
Oh.
I just changed the connector
Is
from the
it like the
EST on the truck.
size that comes with an unshielded like on a quadcopter or something like that without the plastic wrap?
Or what?
Without the hard case on that truck he's working on.
Oh, the Grom?
Sergeant
Well, the
J.
battery I
Yeah.
took from the Grom, it's a hard case.
Okay.
The smart
Yeah.
battery.
It's a little
Stupid.
Spectrum smart
It's a
battery. Yeah.
Stupid battery.
Yep.
We got one of those what the heck was it? One of those axial 24 scales.
Okay.
And it's
The
got the
CX24?
unprotected. Yeah. Got the white one, but it's like the battery. I mean, if you scale it up and you put a battery pack in it that doesn't have that hard plastic, like that they have on the quadcopters and stuff like that, it looked like the one that was in your truck there, Sergeant J, didn't have the plastic case on it.
Well, that's much bigger battery that he's got in there.
Yeah, this is a 1400 milliamp hour 2F. Hard case.
Nice little pack.
30C.
Ovonic sells the 1500s. That'll fit right in there.
Nice.
And they
I
probably
do like Ovonic batteries.
And the Movonic batteries are probably 50C, which is probably what the racing.
Yeah, the
would
rating
even
for
call
the ESC.
What's that?
The rating for the ESC, the power rating.
No, I'm saying a 50C battery.
Okay, I see it. All right.
I don't know what's the smart battery. 35.
I don't know. I don't know how big they go to.
This one's a 30C.
Yeah, no, but
Could be
I'm
wrong.
saying most of the racing is going to be a 2S like 5200 50C.
Next year, I might try the 2P. It's a 2S, 2P, or 3P, and 4P for racing on-road cars. Supposedly, it makes a difference, but I'd really like to see if it does. How much more power it actually gives you. Because the drag racers, they use it all the time. What
From
was
what I
that?
understand, the C rating, like 50C or 100C or whatever is the percentage of amperage that the total amount that the battery has that can be delivered over a short time.
Yeah,
So
but
if you have
No, it's the sustain time with the C
the
rating.
sustain time.
Yeah, it's a continuous current that it can provide that level.
Okay, right on. So if
That's
you
the
have a
C.
100C battery and you're trying to put like it into something with a 30 or a 50C rating, you're going to overpower the ESC.
Because the ESC will only pull what it needs from that battery.
It'll only pull what it needs.
It
And
can't
that's
pull
when you
more
start
than what it
creating
needs.
the
It's
heat.
delivering it at 50C.
Yeah, and that's when you start creating the heat in the ESC because it's restricting it.
On the floor.
Well, there's
Yeah.
many ways to get your heat in the ESC.
Well, I mean, if you're
gearing is
trying to
one of
pump
them.
100 amps through it,
That's
making
one
all
of them
the
in
handling-
gearing, and you know,
Yeah,
what the environment is, you know, because just because you ran your car through the same field yesterday and today it's full of water, you know, it might not
Yeah.
work.
yeah. You're trying to push too much through it. That's what you know.
That's what I believe happened with my Mojave, because I was outside at 15 degrees with a 3S with paddle tires on it, and I think it drawed it and it dumped the battery down and it just low voltage.
Especially once you get some snow load on there, man.
Oh yeah. So
But
Yeah, that's a lot of drag, a lot of amperage trying to turn the motor over.
yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for snow to actually I geared it down some already right now, and I'm just waiting for it to put the paddles back on it.
Right, but theoretically, you could just lower the C rating a little bit and get away with it.
No.
Yeah,
No,
but
well,
what I
go
was
with
what I was
Go
trying
ahead.
to
Go ahead,
say
Nate.
earlier, what I was trying to say earlier, and you started talking about C, I was talking about the P rating. P.
Oh.
So if you look at this, it's actually written, it's at, come on, camera, focus.
Yeah, 2S, 2P or whatever,
Yeah,
1P.
2S, 1P. So it's 30C, but right on top of it, it's written 2S, 1P.
Yeah.
There's 2Ps, 3Ps, and 4Ps. And let me tell you, a 4P 2S is worth hundreds of dollars, like $200 or $300. It's crazy. Drag racers use this all the time. I don't know if it's worth it for street racing. So that's what I'm saying. I think I'm going to try, but Mitchell started saying something earlier, but his mic really screwed up. What was it you were saying about that, Mitchell?
You're basically running parallel. So, and there's actually, so if you were running a regular 4S battery and you were running 4S and you put a second 4S battery in parallel, that's essentially what you're doing with a 2P pack. You're basically just doubling the cells you're running in parallel. So, I mean, in a sense, you're really expanding your runtime more than anything. But if you are having a problem with a voltage drop, that parallel is going to help with that.
Yeah, it'll pick it up.
So
that makes sense.
Because essentially you're adding capacity.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily, it's not going to be like the difference between like a 2S and a 3S pack, like that power difference in a sense. But as an example, I should say. But it would more or less help get your fuel tank out. You know what I mean? And it'll also, if the batteries are dropping down, then it'll help hold that voltage up, and it will essentially make them go faster.
Yeah.
If, you know, the flip side to it is you're adding more weight to it. So it's like a positive
and
and
pushing
negative.
more amps through the ESC too. Yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense. So they basically got like one battery stack or two battery stacks or three battery stacks or four battery stacks that are parallel together inside the plastic case feeding out.
Yeah. I mean, that's why a lot of guys that are out there now claiming 2S records and 3S records and 4S records on a single pack, they're running 2P, 3P, 4P packs. They're not
Gotcha.
actually on a single pack.
So they're saving the weight from adding the second battery pack.
Even not really even that. You're only saving weight from the wires itself and the connector.
Right.
You're still running the same amount of cells. Like if you took the same megahertz battery in a 2S.
But that's cheating. That's cheating without cheating. It's kind of weird.
Kind of, yeah.
Gray zone.
Only if, like a lot of guys out there, they claim, "Oh, I ran 125 on a single pack." Well, yeah, but your single pack is a parallel pack.
Yeah.
So it would be like you running parallel, which totally changes the game of everything.
Yeah.
You can now hold more voltage. So, did you really do it with a single pack? No. Did it with a parallel pack?
If it's all in one wrapper, it's one pack, Mitchell. Come on.
What is that? What is the
all your batteries are duct
parallel?
tape. No one knows what your batteries have inside of them.
Right.
Every one of your batteries is duct tape.
You're right. You're right.
So hell, some of them don't need, some have more cells than they're supposed to have, but they're
Hey,
not
Fred.
working.
Just up, see Fred. How are you doing? Brian Watt is there. Swampers is getting off his phone.
What does the P mean? Parallel or capacity? A parallel.
Potato.
So one
Hot
parallel, which probably means you have like a 2S battery and there's one parallel in there. So you have one set of parallel, in other words, because if you take this apart, a 2S, there's two 1S. So that's 2 1S in parallel, kind of.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I'm shaking my head, but
and then the 2P would be 2 sets of the 2S, and then the 3P would be 3 sets of the 2S. Is from what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to use to beat Mitchell's 2S record.
There you go.
And now we know the rest of the story.
Get me out of this basement. Bring it on.
Fred, what's up?
Hey, I stepped it up. The big car's here, buddy.
Oh, ain't on the road yet.
Yeah.
and,
Good luck.
and like I mentioned last time, I finally got my foam tires in.
Nice.
You're ready to break 50.
Yeah. I'm ready to, so they're the
couple more days, you're gonna break 50, Tony.
Corrali
Literally
tires.
You got Corrali foam tires, huh?
Yep. They feel sticky when I try to push them on my table. They're pretty sticky when they're foam.
Supposed to be
I would
good.
have thought they weren't.
Yeah, they're supposed to be good.
Friggin' expensive Canadian though.
How much were they?
Expensive Canadian.
They were like 23 or $24 a pair. So it's $50. Yeah.
So take half that off, $12 in the US.
Yeah. So that's the same as contact foams. They're the same thing then, huh?
I'm trying to remember the last time I bought the short course foams for oval racing. I think they were $36 a set.
Okay.
Those are big though.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. So
yeah.
Well, I want to try these on pavement. So on my on-road course the competition I do, to see how they're going to perform. So
they should hook up. They should grab.
Yeah.
All right, now here's a question for the on road with the foam. Do you still use the belt dressing?
I don't know. I never tried them yet, but I probably will. I'll see if they hook up without any belt dressing, and if they slide too much, then I'll dress them up. So far, we haven't put any rules on tires or anything. I did mention you're allowed to run any tires, but you got to keep the car stock. So
I know there was like 2 or 3 guys that used foam tires on the street with the ARMA cars, and they worked very well.
Yeah.
They didn't put nothing down.
No, I'm just saying. Do you coat them?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They didn't coat theirs. It was just
Okay,
straight out of the bag,
like I said,
brand
because
new.
you know, Heck, for us oval racing, we were running electrical tape around the very outside edge of the right front.
Hey, Jam,
Mhm.
you when next year comes around and we're having our rally for the bikes, I don't know if it would be a good idea to how do you say, play with the brand new one and break it. Um, you're in Michigan, right?
Yeah, in Battle Creek.
Yeah. Right. Hey, would you like to come out to our rally in Brighton at the airport and drive your
Where
little motorbike around?
where and when?
Next year, Brighton Airport.
Brighton Airport? Okay.
Brighton, Michigan, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll
Yep.
we just reserved
shoot me a
reserved
message
the
on
field.
the dates. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be something. Because I don't want to break something brand new, you know.
Hey, the way I see it, the very first 2 days, my bike had 15 packs through it in 2 days.
Right.
Okay. I ran about a quarter of the first pack out of each one of them and handed the controller to somebody else, or just changed the battery and handed it to somebody else.
Why was that?
Oh, because I wanted everybody to try it because it's
I gotcha.
cool. And they're like, "Oh, I don't want to break it." And I go, "Don't worry about it. I'll probably break it anyway. So whether you break it or I break it, it's gonna get broke at some point."
Right. Yeah, I'll get in touch with you, man.
Yeah, like I said, I got no problem.
Huh. That'd be a good thing. Because yeah, not to break something that's brand new is a good thing, right? Before
Hey,
you
you know
pull it
what?
off.
I owned it 3 days before I broke that front piece.
Yeah, I'd have to get that.
Now, this is what happened when you go to the short course to the track and you don't do the curve. You don't do the curve, but you just send it straight. This is a short course truck. He went high up.
Hey, Tank, at our outdoor course, even though our turn 3 and 4 is a short wall, it's a plexiglass wall. It's about 3-4 foot high.
Okay.
But then it drops down an additional 5 foot. So you're talking the top of the track is 7-8 foot top of the plexiglass. We launched cars out of that and across the driveway into where people are pitting.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like I said,
this
sometimes
guy-
catching something just right.
That thing's like 20 foot off the ground, 15 foot.
This guy Tyler Palmer is the manager of the hobby store in Ottawa. So he wrote down launch, and then the guy actually replied, "Hey Tyler, I was wondering if you have a spare chassis, spare control arm, shocks, and steering knuckles." And then JK, just kidding. So I don't.
He came down pretty hard.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised there's not a hole in the roof up there.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. And JC, we'll get in touch sometime. We got 6 months or whatever.
So what time of year is it?
We're looking at July, August,
July?
September time period.
September time? Okay. All right.
August, September.
Okay.
And then we have Lanesburg, Michigan. It's another one we're doing. It's for breast cancer awareness, boobs or bikers for boobs and stuff like that. But this has nothing to do with the RC world. So, but that thing with the motorcycle, that'd be
I could put the street tire and show up to the biker thing.
How about if I give you a ticket
down the street?
How about if I give you a ticket to come in? Seriously, dude. I'm okay. I'll see you guys later.
All right, talk to you later.
Very good seeing you again.
All right.
Cool. It's nice to see him back. I know he popped in last week and he popped in again this week, which is good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was.
Like I mentioned a while back, that this is a hobby, and hobbies change. Some people come, some people go, and some people come back. And hopefully he will come back. He might. It's a lot of fun.
He had all kinds of crazy cool toys.
Oh yeah,
A tarantula.
yeah. The tarantula he was building. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, he's building
Tom,
an
what are you
RC
working on?
tarantula, huh?
What's up, Joe?
What are you working on?
My dump truck.
What'd you do to it?
No, I'm just adding
Yeah,
adding the sound kit. I just finished like, so I have all these wires to put in it.
Oh,
So I'm just trying to figure out how the cab actually comes off right now.
Should have been an electrician.
No, yeah.
So you're trying to pry it off.
Yeah, because it's only screws I could see in it, like, so.
Yeah.
I'm afraid, like, no matter, I'm afraid to fucking snap it or something.
If I remember, I think the screws that holds the mirror are actually holding the body.
Them pieces
No,
that go. Them pieces
not
right where your
even.
hand is there, Sean. The black pieces are screws that go straight forward. Underneath
No,
them.
I took them out. These are holding the. These are
Yeah,
holding the gray. These screws hold the gray part.
I'm
I'm trying
talking
to get
about
the
the
orange
mirrors.
part.
Are your mirrors still on?
No, I know the mirrors aren't screwed into it. No.
Your mirrors are not on anymore?
Yeah, they are, but they're not actually screwed into the interior.
The interior goes pretty high. Mine was holding was the bottom screw of that mirror is actually holding the interior.
Yeah, but
On mine it was.
yeah, the way these are though, they're actually screwed from the inside. See?
Okay, those are on top. Okay, yeah, they're not on the
Yeah, and then
bottom.
there's
I'll
one.
see that there's one on the bottom.
Yeah, but it's actually screwed from. There's no screw. It's like a little ball that comes out of the
Okay,
truck.
okay. Yeah, okay.
No
So
actual screw on it. See that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Might have to take it off that
Typical
hinge.
RC4 drive. It's not even RC4 drive. It's FMX that makes the thing in it.
You didn't have a manual with that thing?
Yeah, but they don't tell you how to take the cab off.
Oh no.
Like, and I just tried YouTube and Googling to see how you change the speaker, and there's no videos for it either. So.
There isn't some sort of screw from underneath that comes up into it.
I don't think so. I think that front end is holding it.
Maybe at the hinge point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably two little tiny clips or something, you know.
Snap. When you hear that crack or snap, it's too late.
Yeah. That's when you can't turn back.
Yeah. Darn, I have to use a glue now.
Welcome, Joe versus RC. Welcome in, James.
Yeah, let me.
Harbor Freight.
Joe versus RC, how you doing?
Good, Joe.
Uh, 25 people viewing and only 17 likes. There's something we're doing wrong.
I didn't hit a like button yet.
Okay.
Not sure if I like it still.
It's me
Instead
because
of a
I'm in the
thumbs up
snow.
or a thumbs down, they need to put a
Yeah, it's all right.
It's okay.
I'm on the fence, in other words. I'm on the fence. Oh, it's up to 18 now.
Oh, 19.
Because you reminded people, and sometimes you go in
That's
there and you
probably why.
forget.
No, I just like I said, I usually hit it at the end there.
Can we get 20?
20 going once, going twice.
We're watching the counter go out. Oh, we're at 21. That's not bad. We're getting up there.
22. Do I hear 22?
Should have the same amount of thumbs up as you do viewers.
22, 22. We got 22. We got 25, 25, 25, 25.
I got 24 viewers, 21 likes, so it's pretty close.
You know something's wrong if you get 27 thumbs up and 20 viewers.
Yeah, that means it would get new viewers, I guess. I don't know.
They just come by, hit the thumbs up, and leave.
Yes. I don't get those. Joe, good and you? Yeah, we're doing good. Well, I am anyways.
Be better after the first of the year.
Be better next week. So what are we drinking next week?
Shit's hot.
Don't know.
Pepsi? No, we gotta get beer.
Yeah.
Beer or a drink or something. We gotta do a toast. It's gonna be my
'Cause it's-
birthday, so we gotta.
And my birthday and Guru's birthday.
Yeah. Keith
And
is
Keegan's birthday.
Next week.
There's a whole bunch of birthdays.
Yeah.
Oh, there Sean is finally taking those mud flaps off.
No, I just don't want to break the mud. So I just don't want to break them. I'm gonna wedging it out.
Yeah.
Watch, he'll take the last screw out of the other one, and the whole cab will fall off.
No, I'm still saying that front bumper is holding it.
No, I took the front bumper off already.
No, I mean the hinge where the hinges is.
Too bad you can't see my windshield. Put
James and
wire all over it.
the 15th.
Yeah.
Keith, we can't see nothing. You still have a snowstorm going on.
Yeah.
And your
camera's
birds are
messed
not
up.
drinking the water anymore, so we don't know.
No.
No,
Dead.
they flew south for the winter.
The bird shit on the camera is what it looks like.
We tried
You know,
unplugging it, and plugging it back
still
in.
chuckling over there.
Spin Rush is saying hit the like button. If you don't, you're getting nothing for Christmas. The 15th is mine and Guru's birthday.
Great, Kurt. I unplugged it, but there's no hair around the hole, so I can't plug it back in.
There's no hair around the hole.
Oh.
Unplugged it and it's still showing the
That's
same
a
thing.
Brazilian, right? It's called a Brazilian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not doing nothing. I hit it. No.
Oh, there we go. We got 20 likes and 20 people watching.
I thought you said there
Sorry,
I go.
23 likes and 20 people watching. So now it's
Oh.
what you were saying, Dennis.
It's been going out every time, like if I moved it, it would go out and then I just turn it back on. But
For what?
the camera.
Oh,
I've always wondered, does it, as far as your viewer count, like right now, does it count all of us? Or does it only count the people on the chat?
Only if you have
People that are
YouTube
actually
up.
live on his channel.
only if you have YouTube up and you're watching
Yep.
the chat, that would count as a viewer.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't count for us.
Nope.
I'm
No.
watching it. Yes, it would.
Yeah,
If you're watching
Yeah,
the chat.
I understand what you mean. Like I'm watching it, I got it. But if you didn't, then it wouldn't count. Through
No.
the,
No.
Nope. If it's
No,
just
so
us hanging out
that's-
in here, he's live and nobody else is on YouTube watching it, nothing counts.
If you're on Zoom, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
But see, here's the algorithm. Since we started, we had 8 people. All of a sudden, 10 people. All of a sudden, 14, and went to 19. And then through the hours, we hit 27 here. 27, and then it went down to 25, and now we're down to 20 people watching right now. So it's been up and down all night.
Popping in, saying hi, and then leaving.
Yeah.
Well, at least it didn't go down when I came in.
It dropped like a rock when you came in.
Yeah.
Right. Right, pal.
I think it dropped as soon as we saw Sean's dump truck.
Yeah, I think it's Sean's dump truck that really caused an issue. Mud flaps are out. Did you take pictures before taking it off so you know where the screws go back?
That would be common sense, like.
And he ain't got none of that.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if you write weather and the city you're from, it's going to tell us what kind of weather you guys have right now.
It was snowing earlier. Got a little flurry.
That's some rain. Is that close to
Chris,
snow?
Oh, Chris.
See what it is here. It's minus
Chris?
7, 19 Fahrenheit, -7. Chris, how you doing? Sorry I missed your show on Tuesday.
No, he's not.
I've been taking a break a little bit. That's why my truck hasn't moved. I haven't done anything. Taking a little break again. My son started hockey again, so I'm just enjoying him playing and working.
Hey, hockey sounds like Rocky.
Oh. Location not provided. I get Northfield, Ohio is not a location.
No,
Don't worry,
weather's not a location.
Chris put weather.
Oh yeah, RC84 film just put weather. Sorry.
Yeah.
There, Northfield just showed up. 39. Wow.
Yeah.
It's nice and warm where you are.
Yeah, it's going to drop 2 more degrees and it's going to stay there all day tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Josh, what is it supposed to be like this weekend out there by you guys?
Cold.
I'm not talking to you.
Colder?
Mind your business.
Josh is looking.
High at 59 Saturday.
Ooh. Shit. That's shorts weather right there.
Yeah, no shit.
Jesus, you leave those freaking chicken legs in the sweatpants.
Weather for Battle Creek. Why is John checking the weather for Battle Creek?
That's where he lives.
From.
Oh.
It was 50 degrees today.
Something just fucking gives. Something just broke. Or did, or done something. Something done something anyway.
Button done something.
Oh, he's got a bigger crack now.
Yeah, something.
Almost there.
Ooh,
Sounds like a pop or something.
bigger
Something
crack.
pop. Imagine you're having a very hard time right now. Just don't forget, you got to pop it back in.
I know, man. There we go. There you go.
There, he's got it.
You little cunt.
Does anything look broken?
Mm,
Do you see a screw sticking out somewhere? Or where it actually
a
snaps
clip?
in?
All the screws are loose.
That's what they tell me all the time.
Yeah, your screws are loose.
yeah.
Yeah, that was just a loose nut behind the wheel.
What are you thinking of working on, Mitchell? You're thinking too much.
I had planned with K-Rod. I'm going to use a motor I just got. I'm going to take it out of that. This build here, it'll fit in this one. My new motor, just got from some guy. You gotta
Some
go
guy
on the
sent you
K-Rod.
that? That looks like a big motor.
That motor looks familiar.
Collecting dust.
Thanks to Brother Kurt sending it out to me. So now I got to find a use for it. And the one car I'm going to make it fit in is the K-Rod. So even goes with the color. Green.
Looks like a small can of Red Bull with the pencil stuck in it.
No, it's the straw, Dennis. It's the straw.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody drink Red Bull with a straw.
Yeah, I'm just being funny.
Red Bull and vodka. Oh,
With a straw.
Currently trying to finish up the parts that I'm
A lot of
making
sucking power on that.
for the
Anybody
K-Rod.
lives in Vermont?
Nope.
No.
Is that where they drink Red Bull with a straw?
No. I'm
Put it
thinking of
in
going there to
some
ski this winter.
Where are
I
you going?
would.
put it in a TTO2.
Are you
I
going?
guess
You
all
going to
Canadians ski, right?
you going to Burlington or Rutland?
Can't remember. There's a place where they have Canadian at par. So you take Canadian money, and if you pay cash, they take it whatever they're saying. So if it's $200 a night, you pay $200 Canadian, which is a great saving for us.
Yeah.
So, but I usually go to find that place.
Clean it up here. What a mess.
Yeah,
J Peak. J Peak Ski Resort. That's where I usually go.
All right.
Which is between Enosburg and Newport.
Oh, okay.
J Peak, you said
Peak,
that?
yeah.
Peak, yeah.
Listen, there's so many different little ski resorts in there, but okay, that narrows it down a little bit.
Another place I wouldn't mind going, I think it's Stone Mountain. And the other place is where they had the Olympics there.
Over in Lake Placid.
Lake Placid, that's it.
Last time I went snowboarding, I broke the rib.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Ryan, what said did you?
Last time I went snowboarding was in my
snowboarding.
Last time I went snowboarding was never.
Are you skiing or snowboarding? I am skiing. I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to try snowboarding.
I've never skied.
Oh no?
I've only snowboarded.
If you know how to skate, you know how to ski. And that's what I told my son, and he tried it, and it's true. Like, he skis pretty good. So if you know how to brake in skating, you'll know how to brake in skiing. So
I put skis on my sled. Made a sled out of
See?
skis.
knowing where you live, you probably never skated in your life.
No, I used to live in Connecticut, so there was snow and shit.
Oh, okay.
And one time there was a hill next to our house here, and it got frosty and snow, but it turned into mud, so it was like half mud and half snow. It was pretty cool.
Snow, dirt, and shit.
Yeah. You go down there until you hit a rock, bam.
says J Peak is a really nice place. Yep. I went there twice so far, but always in the summer, which is kind of weird. You go to the ski resort in the summer. But we went there for they have a water park inside. So it was for the water park for the kids.
I know some of them places up through there even have the alpine slides during the summer.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be cool to do.
Yep. Brian Watt says he likes to use the inner tube in the snow.
Oh yeah.
Now, there's a couple places here in Quebec that they actually have those tubes, which is kind of cool. They have some big hills that you come down. It's like a boat. You're sitting almost like in a boat, and you go down, and it actually jumps. It's crazy.
Hey Josh, here's a good one for you. You'd enjoy this. What would you say if you got called to the same place 3 times for kids sledding down a hill in a canoe?
I probably would only go once.
I just realized we're Brad tonight.
He was sleepy.
He was tired. And last week he was doing something. So it's 2 weeks in a row we don't have Brad.
No, he was here last week. It was
the week before?
It was
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Cool. So it's 11:28. We're going to start saying our goodbyes, and we're going to start with the person on the bottom for me, KBRC 13.
It's real cold out here, Tank. We'll see you later. See you later. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, and we got to keep our RCs muddy.
Oh, muddy and our hamsters smiling. Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
In the weather.
John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you. Jem's Hobby.
Thanks for having me, Tank. Yeah. Always a good time and lots of information.
Thank you. It was more relaxed today, I find, but it's all good. Truck Tech Joe.
It's been a little bit. Been out of the game doing some different things and had some sickness, so glad to be back and looking forward to making some videos again.
Nice to have you back. Thank you. Mitchell.
Thanks, Tank, for the invite, and Kurt for the email. And keep it fast, bud. Chat. Peace out. Catch you on the next one.
Thank you. Are you saying I still don't have you on the email list?
Yep.
Correct.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. That is.
Just dropping a hint. I'll try to get your email on there for next week. Sean's RC Adventure.
Everybody, I know I wasn't in the chat tonight because I didn't have the chat up on my computer screen. So thanks for stopping in and showing Tank the support, and thanks for always being here on a Thursday night, giving us all something to do.
Thank you very much. Sergeant J, the beer drinker.
Oh yeah, always drinking something, man. Hey, cheers to everybody out there. Gotta sip something. Go out there. Bash, break, fix, repeat. That's my motto. If you ain't doing it, I don't know what the hell you doing then.
You're not doing it right. Unknown.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. Hope everybody had a great week. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Stay green. Peace.
Cool. Thank you very much. Brian Watt says is good night all. I'm getting over that COVID. I lost my voice. Boy,
That sucks.
Dennis.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. Appreciate it. Everybody in chat, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up.
Thank you very much. And we'll get Kurt because he was the first one in tonight. So Kurt, you're the last one to say goodbye.
Appreciate the invite there, Tank, and everybody have a great night out there and hit a curb.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much. Thank everybody for coming in. Thank you everybody for watching and sticking with us all night. It was awesome chatting with you guys. And we'll see you next time. Until then, go charge up some batteries and go on there, break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not doing it right. See you all later.
I don't like breaking stuff.
Yeah, Brad's not here tonight. I can tell him that, right, Brad?
I don't like breaking stuff.